History tells us that empires are built by kings born into power. But the first empire in human history was built by someone who wasn't even supposed to exist. No royal blood, no throne, no name. According to ancient records, he was born in secret to a woman forbidden to have a child. So she placed him in a basket, sealed it with pitch, and released him into a river, hoping fate would decide whether he lived or died. That child's name was Sargon of Akkad, and against every law of his time, survived. Sargon's own inscriptions tell a disturbing story. His mother was a priestess, a position that demanded absolute purity. Pregnancy was a crime. If discovered, both mother and child could be killed. So she hid the birth. She hid the child. And finally, she abandoned him. The river carried the basket away, not to death, but to destiny. A water drawer named Aki found the child and raised him as his own. From nothing, Sargon learned discipline. From poverty, he learned hunger. And hunger, in ancient Mesopotamia, created conquerors. As a young man, Sargon entered the royal court of King Ur-Zababa of Kish. Not as a noble, not as a warrior, but as a cupbearer, the man who tasted the king's drink to detect poison. It was a low position, but also a dangerous one. Cupbearers stood close to power. They listened. They observed. They learned how kings ruled and how they failed. Ancient texts say the king began to fear Sargon, not because of rebellion, but because of dreams. Dreams where Sargon stood above him. In Mesopotamia, dreams were warnings from the gods. And Ur-Zababa believed the gods were telling him one thing: Sargon would replace him. The king tried to have Sargon killed. He sent him on a mission carrying a sealed message. A message ordering Sargon's execution. But the plan failed, and something changed. The servant realized the king feared him. The abandoned child realized destiny had chosen him. Sargon gathered followers, workers, soldiers, outcasts, men with nothing to lose. Then he did the unthinkable.